Hi everybody, Rebecca here from One Fantastic Find. I wanted to show you this great planner I just got in the mail today from Germany. It is, and to be honest with you, the reason why I'm really doing this video is because there are no videos on YouTube of the personal Portland in red. So I thought I'd be first. Anyway, it came in today's mail and of course I had to move right in. I have a thing for red planners, so I just find them beautiful. I don't know what it is. So let's dig right in. So first of all, obviously this is an older Filofax. I did treat it since getting it. It was just slightly dull from non-use. It has a popper still intact. Then it's a silver popper. It has dual pen loops, which we'll look at in just a moment. Now we'll go over here to the side. We've got our Filofax logo, and then the back of the planner. And it is just so squishy. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very squishy. So let's go ahead and open her up. Oh, by the way, I have a little, they're those Russian stacking dolls, and I forget the name of them, but I got this one off of Craft, and it has this little leather piece attached to it that just says best wishes, but I always like to use that one. I don't know why. Okay, so for the Portland, over on the left hand side is a zipper which is in really great condition because most of the time the Portland, the zipper kind of like pops up and then makes this kind of stand up like this. I guess people don't know how to fold it down properly, so it sticks up. But this one, as you can see, does not stick up. I mean, that's perfectly great. I love that. Anyway, so the zipper opens up. Inside, I have like $2 and some change in here. Like I mentioned before, 2 dual pen loops. They're a pretty decent size, but they are not elasticized. One on the other side here, and again, not elasticized. And then you also see the Filofax Portland, personal Portland real leather embossed on it. And the lumpiness is the coins behind it, so they're kind of came down because I've got it on this stand. It has silver hardware, and I believe these are 23mm rings, but I don't have a ruler handy with me at the moment to check. Dividers, I'm not going to go through the whole setup, but it's the same as what you've seen in the past. But on my next video, I'm going to go over the DIY fish inserts, so stay tuned for that, because I made slight change, but this is just a quick glance at my month so far, and the week, as well as my weekly chart. But again, there's going to be an update to that on another video. I added a couple of things into this section. It was my project section. I went ahead and took out the project planner that was in there, and then I found some of my older list planning sheets, and being that we're heading into Christmas, I figured I'd put those back in here. So just a couple of list items. And then family contacts, special dates, etc. I'm not even going to bother, but I do have the top 200 books to read from, I forget what website, but I copied and pasted them into a Word doc, and I highlighted the books that I've read so far. I need to add the highlight to this because I know I've read more books. Then these used to be tucked in onto a side pocket, but because they have holes, I went ahead and put them in here because there's not as much secretarial pockets as opposed to the Giglio Campagna or the Vanderspec. They have pretty much a secretarial pocket in the front end as well as in the back, so it helps. So there's that secretarial. It's not even really a secretarial pocket because it doesn't fly forward, but I just put some of the stickers back there, put all my cards in here that I had from my other planner, and it is not too tight. Now, I use a Friction Biz pen, it's a two ink pen. So I've got a red ink in here and a blue ink in 0.5. As you can see, it's a little bit slimmer than, say, the plastic barreled ones. Plus, I prefer the sleekness of this. So I have this one is the black with 2 inks. This is the Gold Biz with just 1 ink. And it's slightly wider in circumference, but it only has 1 ink in it. As far as getting it to fit in the pen loop, perfect. And the back one is much snugger. So I will be using the front pen loop for this. So again, it lays flat right out of the, I don't want to say the box because it is I don't know how old it is, but it's probably 15 to 20 years old, but it's in such fantastic shape. The one thing it did have was some slight blemish, like from pen ink on the leather, but it's so unnoticeable, and I actually prefer that lived-in look. I don't want to have to baby the planners, so I was quite pleased with how this came out, and I'm quite pleased at how it looks now that I've had a treatment. It is just gorgeous. I love it. So I hope this gave you some insight into the Portland, the personal Portland. I do have a Portland Grand, which has 30mm rings, but it's in black. I use it on occasion, but very rarely, only because usually this kind of throws me off. Although I have this in the Vanderspec, I have a zipper compartment. I have more things to put in here, so money, cards, things like that. So that's what this here is missing. And then on the back side, it had all these card slots. So, you know, that became handy. So there and then here. So that's what I mean by secretarial, that they lift up. Anyway, if you have any questions about the Portland, feel free to leave a comment down below. And like I said, I hope this gives some more insight as to the red personal Portlands by Filofax. Thanks. Have a great night. Bye.